being here. This is an awesome thing, you know? Local comedy, Illini veterans, that's great. Me and Jesse actually did a show for a bunch of veterans one time, and they had this pot of like smoking liquid that was a bunch of liquor, and they kept making me take shots. And on the first one, I held it up and I took it, and they go, "You're enlisted!" And I'm like, "Is that how you get people? Oh my God! It's genius." So yeah, I am in the military now, apparently. That's why I moved. It's good stuff. Guys, I did just move to Chicago. It's cool, but I'm still getting used to Uber. Because it's everywhere. Not like using it, but seeing it. Because it's normal cars, you know? And it's weird to see a grown adult sitting alone in the back seat. Like, it makes me think they got grounded. It's like, that middle-aged blonde woman must have really upset her Pakistani father. I bet he takes away her cell phone. I just got a job up there, which is good. I needed a job. I'm not poor, but I can see the poverty line, and I'm moving into the home stretch. You know? Apparently, you have to get a paycheck to live paycheck to paycheck. That's something they might not tell you. I had to take a drug test for the job. Not a big deal. I passed. But, you know, I read somewhere that some people mix heroin and cocaine, and it's called a speedball. A little much for me, but I did take an Adderall and a Vicodin, and I call it prep school. So you guys can use that. I don't own it. So. I work at an indoor skydiving place. It's sweet. It's a sweet job. I'm just gonna fly around all day. It's awesome. But it's a real stepdad place, you know? They're like, "Hey girls, huh? Indoor skydiving, that's pretty cool. Why don't you tell your mom, huh? Also, you don't have to call me Jeff, try Dad." One of the coolest parts about the job is that Tommy, the original Green Power Ranger, if anyone's familiar, shows up all the time. Like, I've seen him twice in the last month. It's not even weird anymore. We had like almost the same job. If you could tell 10-year-old Eric that he would be rubbing shoulders with Tommy, the Green Power Ranger, and he can fly now, he'd shit his pants. I'd be like, "Okay, future Eric, what else can you tell me?" "Well, you're going to live within walking distance of 3 magic shops, and you're not even going to want to go because you've had sex with a girl." It's like, "Okay, now I know you're fucking with me." I've been looking into getting a new apartment. The ones in my price range are efficiency apartments. For anyone, maybe the realtors in the back, in the industry, that means they don't have a kitchen. But it seems like the most efficient way not to get a second date. Girls don't mind if you don't cook them breakfast in the morning. They do mind if you can't cook them breakfast. I feel like when I would have to make food for myself, it'd be like the crackhead version of Top Chef. It's like, "Today, Eric's going to attempt to make eggs Benedict with a Bunsen burner he stole from middle school. Let's see how he does." Applying for apartments and stuff, I had to check my credit score, so I did that, and nothing came back. Nothing came back. The website's like, "Yeah, we don't really know." It was a special, it cost $1, and they refunded me. They're like, "You need this more than we do." To try to build credit, I've applied for credit cards. And in the process, I've gotten denied for credit cards. We're good. I've gotten denied for 3 credit cards in the past 2 weeks, guys. I'm killing it. 1 from Chase, 2 from Capital One. See, those are the companies I applied through, but the company that's denying me is TransUnion. Here's the thing. Recently, I went on about 5 dates with a girl who works for TransUnion. This is not a joke. I told her, "If you wanted to stop going out, all you had to do was say so. You don't have to ruin my goddamn life. I can't even get an apartment." I used to drive under overpasses and see all these people in tents, and I was like, "Oh, those poor people." Now I'm like, "That guy's a nice bike." I just graduated from here, from the U of I recently. Yeah, no, it's okay. Clearly I'm doing great. But I graduated with a degree in Media and Cinema Studies. I feel like that explains it. Media and Cinema Studies, that's what my $100,000 piece of paper says. That means I can watch a movie a little bit better than you. I was in a fraternity in college, and I found out recently that a guy who was a senior when I was a freshman just came out as gay. And not like the normal amount of frat gay, but like actually gay. And like good for him, I'm happy for him. But like this guy really wrecked my world when I was a freshman, you know? Really hazed me hard. And I'm sure it was tough for him, you know, being in the closet all that time, but I never saw those It Gets Better videos for getting bullied by a gay dude. I could really use that. You know, I think all gay people should get married, except him. I think he should still be illegal for him. That's what I don't know how we do that. And I don't know. I feel like I should learn how to do more things. I feel like I'm at an age, like the other day I was in my kitchen and I said out loud, "Oh, it'd be nice to have a man around the house." That was something I said. I couldn't open the peanut butter. So I just didn't eat. Like, I'm not gay. I just think I want a husband, you know? You mean there's gonna be a guy around all the time who can do shit better than I can? Yeah. What, I gotta blow him like once a month and move my couch and mow my lawn? Sure. Sign me up. After that, we'll just fart and have good conversations. Good deal. No, I'm not very handy either. That's a bummer. The most I can do is like fold up a paper towel and put it under a wobbly table. Like that's it. I'm like suburban dad handy. It's like, can I take the dent out of your car? Absolutely not. But I'd love to hang a tennis ball from a string in your garage. I feel like I'm too passive with things too. I'm not confrontational. I don't want to like start fights, but I want to be just confrontational enough to tell the person cutting my hair that I don't like what they're doing. Because I'd let them do anything, you know? Be like, all right, we're gonna do a 2 on top, 6 on the sides, and afterwards I'm gonna bang your girlfriend. Like, if you think that looks best. I did get a haircut recently, it turned out well. It was a guy cutting my hair. Never had that before. I was real nervous, you know? There's always been women before. I'm like, what if I like it more when he washes it? What does that mean? Where do we go from there? And I don't know. I live with a guy currently who's going through a divorce. Like I knew him. He's my friend before. Like I didn't just like scoop up a divorcee. That'd be weird. And he's seeing this new girl now, and they start to tell each other that they love each other. I was like, oh, well, do you love her? And he goes, yeah. Like that's how he said it. He goes, yeah. He answered the question, do you love her, the same way you answer, would you like to add avocado? Yeah, I think I would. But relationships are tough, man. I understand. I was texting an ex-girlfriend recently, and I asked her how she was doing. She said good, but she got ghosted. Like, you made pottery with a guy, then he died? That sucks. I thought I was doing bad. And moved to the city, I bought my first pair of skinny jeans. That's good, you know? Skinny jeans. It was good, because I didn't get time to make it home to vote in the primary, and that counted as my absentee ballot for Bernie Sanders. So, that's a good little topical stuff, guys. All right, I'm gonna get out of here on this. You've been awesome. So I had a friend who was learning how to skydive, and I was very interested, so I went with him. And at this point in the process, he was learning how to pack a parachute. And the guy who was teaching us was doing so using strictly sex references. He's like, all right, you're gonna grab it up here by the clit. You're gonna tuck in the labias and push it down into the G-spot. I swear to God, this is what he said. He was willing to bet our lives that we understood what he was talking about. It also ruled out the possibility for any questions. It's like real quick, on the parachute. Where's the clit? Oh, it's the same? Cool, because I know where the first one is, and now I know where the second one is. Let's jump out of this fucking plane. You can't really just rub around on a parachute and wait for it to tell you to stop. A parachute's never faked its opening because it cares about I have several ex-girlfriends that'll tell you I don't really know how to pack a parachute. I try really hard to pack a parachute. Sometimes they're just packing themselves. I imagine us getting on the plane, and the guy's like, hope these kids get pussy or else they're gonna fucking die. Am I right? Guys, thank you so much. I've been Erik Scott.